And some years ago, well, in recent times, it was completely restored by one of the great pianola men here in Australia, Pat O'Connor. And Pat's done a wonderful job on this instrument. It's been out in service for a couple of years, but family who've had to move into smaller apartment, sadly having to sell this instrument. So here it is. It's a Morel player piano, but not only that, Morel, it's a lovely instrument to play as a piano, and that's not always the case. In the world of pianolas, when the pianola craze swept the world, people just simply had to have one, and the demand was such that a lot of fly-by-night companies started up and just sort of whipped them together. And they were great little things, and they did do a job for, 30, 40 years for families. But they were a pianola first, or player piano as we should correctly call them, and a piano second. So they were a great little machine, a lot of fun, but very much second class type of piano. But on the other side of the ledger, in the player piano world, a lot of the great makers of pianos, some of them reluctantly, but most of them eventually converted their operations to make player pianos. So all they simply had to do was extend the dimensions of the beautiful pianos that they were making at the time to accommodate the player piano mechanism, both the bellows and reservoirs down below, and what we call the upper stack inside the instrument, which plays all the notes. Wonderful things. Once they're in proper working order, they will genuinely go for a couple of generations. So getting back to that point about the pianolas that were a pianola first and a piano second, we mustn't ignore the wonderful makers from Ronish right through to Steck and many others, our own Wertheim and Beale. Beautiful pianos to begin with, great makers, but then they converted their cabinets to accommodate the pianola mechanism. And Morel is one in that latter class. They were a great piano maker, beautiful grands and uprights for many years. So that's why this instrument is lovely to play as a piano. Not all pianolas are. So it's something to be aware of, and if you're looking for one, get some advice, because ideally you want something that's going to do both jobs beautifully. Just pop the pianola pedals away for a minute, and this is a full iron frame concert pitch piano. All the dampers and all the hammers, all quite lovely in this piano. And that's ready to go and give a family who are looking for a pianola a couple of generations of good hard work. You won't wear it out. What a good player piano loves is to be used. And I've got a nice little selection of rolls here to come with this, and a proper pianola stool. So can't recommend that more highly. A nice Morel American player piano ready to go.